impressions of, especially that second quarter felt like was
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah, sort of what we thought. I thought the first quarter was a little bit more like the other night. And then AT decided things were going to be different, and she just imposed her will, and we had no answer for her. And she took over at both ends. Defensively, just being disruptive, and her team fed off of that. And then offensively, she was just, our bigs were ineffective in guarding her, in any kind of way that was providing any kind of resistance. So I thought AT just took over at both ends.
Having coached her with USA basketball and seeing just her career trajectory, especially coming off the Achilles, to be able to do what she's doing at this point, like all the triple doubles at this point of her career, and just being an MVP candidate, what stands out to you about this version of AT at this point of her career and how she's able to be so
I think she probably would tell you, years of experience. You probably feel like you're playing your best basketball because you got so much knowledge, and you got, just a great understanding. Obviously physically, she can play 40 minutes and, not be tired. So taking care of herself, and what she did today is fully what we expected her to impose her will. I didn't necessarily think that that we would be that easy to play against. Let her do everything, score and assist so well, but that's what she does. She's she's somebody that's clearly one of the best players in the world, and she had her way with us.
the turnovers were an issue, just like you're talking about the defense and her. Well.
Yeah. I think we had 13 and a half. So, we just did a miserable job there, just like the other game. We knew that we had to do better, and we just didn't, unfortunately. But, Connecticut is, defensively, when they get aggressive and play off of AT and made things a little more difficult for us. Clearly, they were disappointed in the last game. They were disappointed, I'm sure, with our success in the paint, and they just were a lot more physical. And when you're physical like that defensively, you get the benefit of no whistles. The calls always go to the aggressor, and certainly was the case. I thought for these guys that physical, you can get away with stuff, and they know that, and they're good at it. And we weren't. We were flat-footed. We were getting fouls called on us, because we weren't aggressive in that first half. And it was flip the script with 54 points in the paint. That's what we did to them, and they did it to us this time.
Is there any update on B?
She's on the mend. Obviously, I don't know where we are in the. Somebody gave a timeline. I don't know exactly who did. Didn't come from the trainer, but somebody gave a timeline that. I think for Fee, we obviously just want to make sure that we're not rushing her back, and that she's okay. So we'll take a look at things. Obviously she's working out and hopefully improving, but not necessarily ready to play.
Pivot to Kent on the Zoom.
I can't.
Hey, you kind of mentioned it, but you had to know that they were going to pay great attention to the paint this time after what happened on Sunday, and they were pretty effective at it.
Yeah, I thought if you look at our early attempts in the paint, we had perimeter cutters that were open, and we missed 3-4 layups. A little bit like the last game. I think Connecticut would tell you they felt like they had shots around the rim, but they were missing. We in that first quarter we had nice shot attempts, and to have a chance to be in there. And then we just kind of things waned a little bit. Maybe we should have gone back to some of that elbow action that we were having success with. We were in pick and roll maybe too much, and we allowed them to be aggressive. We couldn't move it. We didn't have any aggression out of the pick and roll. If we did pass out of the pick and roll, they were hedging, trapping with players, guards picking it up. Despite our conversations around fully expecting that they would be aggressive at the point of the screen, and so we just weren't ready. I know Connecticut felt like they just didn't show last game, and I have a similar feeling today. It's not a team that we've been, and for whatever reason we just maybe they hit us, kind of punked us a little bit, and maybe we just didn't quite know how to get back into it. And once the second quarter happened, I never really felt like that we physically were in it, like to compete and make things difficult. They did anything they wanted to do. And obviously that's disappointing.
Thank you.
Go to Mike.
I might.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lindsay Allen, another strong performance for you tonight. Back-to-back games. You've got to be pleased with what you're seeing out of her right now.
Yeah, I am. LA's doing things for us in the quarter court. It's really good. I didn't think her pace was very good today. Our pace was as a team much better, but I thought LA was the point of it last game where, she was really getting us up and down the court and we just weren't getting that done. But LA's obviously been playing well for us. Making plays and reads and calling her own number, when it's time. And yeah, so hopefully we can keep her where she's at, and then we can get back to the next time we play, just get back home, get our legs back under us, and on weigh day on Friday, hopefully we're ready to come out and physically be better than what we were this game.
Go to Mitchell Hansen.
Hey, Cheryl. I just kind of wanted to ask you a little bit about Jess Shepard, and obviously, she's still in that 15 to 20 minute range that you'd kind of talked about. What have you seen from her so far in getting back to action?
I think in general, Jess has been really good, and obviously somebody that we can count on. I didn't necessarily know that any of our post players played all that great today, but Jess, in terms of where she's at, I think is your question. And physically, I think she's in a good space. And I think, soon here, maybe we can stretch out the minutes and that sort of thing. And, but I like where Jess is at. And, she's going to rebound the ball. She's going to pass it. We just couldn't get scoring from our bigs. If we got scoring from someone like Nina, then we didn't guard at the other end. So we were constantly searching for someone that could do both for us, and it just didn't show itself tonight.
Kent, your hand is still raised. But
Anything else, Kent? Your hand's raised.
All right, it's just this technology. I just never. I'm always a step behind.
It's okay.
any further questions?
All right.